Good morning, everybody, and welcome to June. We are a few days late because the start of the month started on a Saturday this month, and here we are on a Monday. So, great news, lots of actually noisy news, because there's so many things that are impacting all the data and all the charts that we're going to review today. And I get it, because there's so much out there in the media right now that's kind of flooding and confusing. So we're going to drill down to what that means in our local market, and then how that might be different in a national market and what you're hearing on the news. So let's get into what you always love to talk about first, which is pricing. Where do we end up with pricing for the month of May? How does that look compared to months past? The great news is we continue to climb in our price for our average sales price here in Champaign County. We ended up just over $280,000. And we were up almost $20,000 from April, just 4 weeks ago. So what does that 3-year trend look like? If you do the numbers, we were under 200,000 in 2021, and now we are at 280,000 in May of 2024. There we go, I'm gonna set that down for a sec. So prices continue to rise. So remember that when we see an increase in price, when are those properties going under contract? The peak of our market is always going to be in the spring. Well, I guess it didn't say always. It historically has been in the spring. So 6 weeks earlier, we were in April and in March. That's the spring market, usually when we see most activity. So we had in May 225 houses go under contract, and that's pretty consistent. I think this chart, as you know, has trended down just based on the number of homes that are available for sale. So that takes us to this third chart here, right? And we know the inventory has come down. We in May had 216 houses available for sale. So when we talk about, and we kind of went through these charts pretty quickly, there's a lot of other things that is happening right now locally and as a reflection of what's happening in our national news. So interest rates, we predicted that they were going to be, well, not we, but the Feds predicted that we were going to be 5.5%. This year, it looks like we're trending to be 6.5% by the end of the year. Inflation, what does that look like? Our inventory shortage, and then top all that off with an election year. And there's just a lot of noise out there in the media right now, which is causing uncertainty and a lot of confusion. So ask those specific questions. If you're a buyer or a seller, how does that specifically impact you? So when we look at specific to buyers, what is their biggest concern? We know the biggest concern is pricing. When buyers are surveyed, they're wondering what is going to happen with pricing, and if I pay an average of $280,000, is that going to be sustainable next year, the following year, or are prices going to drop? When we look at historical information, we have never had an inventory as low as we are right now. So I don't think that prices are going to come down like they have in years past. Certainly not like they did in the Great Recession in 2007, 8, 9. We saw prices decline after that because we had so much inventory of houses. That is not the case. So I'm predicting that prices are going to continue to stay where they are and incline, not the rate that they had in the past, but I think investing is still, when I say investing, buying real estate is still a solid investment, and your value is going to stay, just given the lack of inventory of houses. And then sellers, where do sellers stand? Sellers are still hanging on to those 2.5% interest rates that they saw. So if you are staying in your house just because you love your interest rate, that's the only thing you like about it, let's talk, because you have an advantage right now that you've never had before, and it's the equity in your home. So many factors that go into all of these charts, how we measure up national news versus our local news. Let's talk about it. Let's drill down deeper, and let's really get into what that impact is for you. So take this with a grain of salt. How does it apply to what your situation is, and then how can we help? Give us a call. Thanks, everyone. Talk to you soon.